Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Italian Diary. So before I start this video, I just want to tell you that you can book one-to-one session with me and I can help you, with clearing out the doubts, the questions that you have regarding studying in Italy or, working in Italy or in general about studying in Europe. Okay, so just head to the description and you can book the session. Okay, you can even take session for resumes, for the motivation letter or statement of purpose. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about today I'm actually in my university campus. Okay, and I really want to talk about what is the difference between the universities in Italy and in India. Okay, so I'm not telling you the technical the differences which you can note down, but something that I have noticed and I think it is important for you to know about it. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing I want to tell you about, there is no as such class system. You belong to this particular class, so you will be in this class only. So there is no fixed classrooms for us. Okay, it depends where the lecture is taking place, and also in my class, okay, again not my class but in my course, for example, even the students from different courses can study that particular subject. Okay, for example, the subject is programming for data science, so other students might study it, or data mining or machine learning, so even students from other course can study that particular subject. Okay, so I need to go to the classroom where that lecture is going on, so I don't have any proper classroom. Okay, then second thing which is very different is the exam system. So unlike India, you have a specific exam date, twice in a year that you have to give exam, and if you don't sit during that time, you need to again wait for many months to give exam. Here in Italy, for example, you have 4 to 5 chances in a year to give exam, and you need to register for the exam. So it's not like somebody is telling you now is exam session, so you have to give exam. It depends on you. If you want to give the exam, you will register for the exam, not for the exam as a whole registration for the exam, but individually for the subject. So if you want to give the subject, if you want to study this particular subject, you will register for that subject. Okay, and if you're prepared, you will go and attempt that exam. Then is about accepting or rejecting your marks. So here you have a chance to either accept your marks or reject your marks. Professor is going to tell you that, okay, you have scored, for example, 20. So minimum passing marks is 18 and the maximum is 30 plus 30 plus also you can receive. Okay, if you think that no, you want to score more, you can reject your marks, and then your marks won't be registered anywhere. So there is no traces that you have scored 20, or even if you have failed. Okay, in India we get this fail in our mark sheet and you feel, oh my god, I failed the exam. But here failing the exam, it's very normal, so it's not a problem if you will fail the exam. Okay, so don't worry, this is I think this is the best part, and you can be very satisfied with your score, and then only you can accept it. Okay, so the ball is in your court basically. The quality of education, I would say, really I don't want to compare this because there is no comparison, because the quality of education in Italy is one of the best in the world. Okay, even though not many universities comes under, I would say, top 100 university in the world or top 200, not many universities come under such list, but still the quality of education that you have here you might not find in the very big countries also. Okay, why is it so? It's because of the oral examination. Just imagine, professor is going to ask you all the questions from your topic for 1 hour. You have to study everything, so there is no you're studying only main topics. Okay, and for example, if there is an oral exam, so what happens is if professor is asking you one question, for example, okay Meghna, what is I don't know, vector. Okay, so I give a definition that this is a vector, but then professor can ask more questions from it, so professor can know if my concepts are clear or not. Okay, so whenever we study conceptually. Okay, it's not like we just mug up the answer or main definition or the function's name. So oral exams really gonna be very difficult, and then the projects that we do, it's like the company level project. Basically we are actually doing the real world projects. Okay, we are doing the big projects. We are not just doing some very small baby type projects. Okay, so those projects really, they are very important when we put those projects in our resume, in our CV. That's why when you apply for bachelor's degree and master's degree, I always tell you to mention about those projects. Okay, why? Because it is important. How can you finish your bachelor's, your study, or your 12th class without any projects? because projects are the core. You have to implement those things. So that was like a real life project. We are not just working on some dummy database that. So we had more than 6 lakhs of data, and on that data I worked the whole project. It took months. It took me like 2 months to do that project. You need to show the results. The results should be in favor, and when you are in front of professor is going to ask you, okay, what you have done this project, why your result is this, what is the result, everything they're going to ask you. So what I want to say is study is very difficult here, okay, but at the same time it's very good that you have a conceptual knowledge of it, okay. Then let's switch the topic. Other things is about the classroom. So if I have not paid the fees, or even I'm not a student, I can just go to university and I can sit in the classroom. Nobody's going to ask me anything, okay. Then about the tuition fees. So here professor don't care if you have paid the tuition fees, if you have not paid the tuition fees. Only the differences will be, if you have not paid the tuition fees means you have not done the enrollment, okay. So if you have not done the enrollment, your name won't be there in the system. So professor cannot put your marks of your exam online. Only that's the difference. Otherwise you can attend lectures, you can give exam even. It's not a problem, okay. So sometimes some professors might tell you, okay, I don't see you in the system, okay, you are here for the exams, but if you request, okay, they can still allow you for the exam, but your marks won't be registered online because you have not enrolled, because you have not paid the tuition fees. So unlike in India, I have faced this, that sitting in a classroom and some random administration will come and say, hey, you have not paid the fees, you have to pay the fees, otherwise you cannot come to college, you cannot come to university, you cannot attend a lecture. So it's not like that, okay. So it's a chill thing. Then another thing which I really love here is that you're so tension free. Like, nobody cares what are you doing, nobody cares what are you wearing, nobody cares if you're attending lectures, if you're not attending lectures. Like, nobody is there to judge you. Like, there is no security guard at the gate who is watching you. There is no somebody sitting in the department and asking you, things are not strict here. Like, it's open, open university. Feels like you come whenever you want, you go whenever you want, you don't have to show your ID, there's no security guards, there is no some Kharoos administration or things like it doesn't exist here. You just go directly to your class, you attend, or you go to library and you come, okay. Really don't feel like you are going into a structure full of I don't know, some Kharoos people, okay. You don't feel like that at all. You just feel like you're going here and there, and you're just taking lectures and studying in study room. Then another thing which I really like about things here is about the study rooms. It's very common for the students to come here and go to study room and study. I tell you, hardly I see any Asian students like Indians studying in study rooms. I don't know why they don't study, but even on Saturdays you will see, even on Sundays you will see the study rooms are full. You don't get places on Saturdays and Sunday. So really students study here a lot, and you have to study here a lot. Semesters are not too long, okay. You hardly get 3 months for the lectures, and then after 15 days you have exam. Then again lectures, and again you have exams, okay. So you don't get that much time, so you have to study in that period only. So you study a lot. That is the thing here. And then about the food thing also, food is very good at Mensa. The Mensas will be available like everywhere in the city, the same like study room or the libraries. So it's not like you have to travel 1 hour or 2 hours to go to eat food or to go to study, okay. So everything is so convenient for you, so you can easily walk and go. So I think in these things it's good. And then there is like coffee machines everywhere, and you can take coffee. They are cheap. You pay like 20 cents, 30 cents for a coffee, okay, which is not too expensive. They are also like where you can take water free of cost. I think overall it's very chill and very good, and everybody is responsible for their own study, managing work if they are working part time. Things are good here. And yeah, one thing you won't see like, okay, 5 बज गए बाहर तो बाहर जा रहे तो पूरी गाड़ियाँ खड़ी हैं महंगी, लोग शो ऑफ कर रहे हैं अपनी गाड़ियों के, कोई बाइक्स के. तो ऐसा कोई सीन नहीं होता है यहाँ पे. If you're thinking you will have that flair of going to university and like you have seen in Bollywood movies, it doesn't exist here, okay. Nobody cares. So yeah, it's like that. I will try to show you like what I do usually in vlogs, okay. So if you want to see some vlogs, you can comment below. Okay guys, so yeah, I think I covered more or less many things, but maybe I can cover in another video as well, okay, so that this video doesn't get too long. So thank you so much for watching Italian Diaries. Till the time, bye bye, ciao.